Hey, what's up, my nose represent over here? It's your boy Tony Lay, and this is.
Hey, it's Wizard Eye. What's up?
And today we're going to talk about many different subjects, but we're going to start off with the topic of the I-295 bridge that have been collapsed. I think that's connected with the Philly and like South Jersey lane, I think, right?
Yeah, it sounded like you said 9. You mean I?
I-295, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if I was correct, this is like a $1.1 billion construction that started in 2016 or something like that.
Well, they're going to do a lot of construction again.
Yeah, right.
So what's going to happen? Like, are they going to close that bridge off? So can you really go over like parts? Well, there's other ways, right? Like the best. Obviously, there's different bridges. There's Betts Ross Bridge. There's Ben Franklin Bridge. Walt Whitman Bridge.
Yeah, but the thing is that this route is where a lot of people go to their work, and if I remember, reports saying that like high reports of tardiness, lateness occurred at that time.
Well, yeah. Well, is that like during the collapse or like?
Yeah, during the collapse. Yeah.
So you think people will still be late at work after? They probably have to find different directions, right?
But if they can't really do that if it's like a major highway, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty major highway. I mean, I think it was voted like most dangerous highway actually 2000. I think maybe last year. I think.
I see. Well, it's just the thing is that the USA have some of the worst like alternative route. Because remember when we were took a wrong turn and it was like almost forever to get back on track.
Yeah, well, that's Pennsylvania / Philly for you. So,
yeah. Actually, remember that one corner? It was like all of a sudden, like.
Yeah, I think we went to the nice area. Went to a big ass ghetto, and like one swoop, I was like, oh man, and I think we were lost at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Well, that sucked. So
in circles, yeah.
I can only imagine what if you live in. Actually, one of my coworkers who was actually. I'm not saying she's CEO, but she's working in the office. She's from like the Bucks County, going all the way to South Jersey. So I'm not sure what alternative route is she going to have now.
Yeah.
So what is going to happen with that bridge then? Is it going to close off, I'm guessing?
Well, if I was correct, they're going to rebuild it again. But I don't know if the taxpayers are going to help pay it. Like, well, I'm assuming yeah, but.
Well, I don't think they have much of a choice. I mean, I don't think they have much of a say anyway because, you pay taxes and the government do whatever they want with the taxes.
I mean, I remember reading there was a 700-page document. Now, I don't remember everything that mentioned in that document, but something about it addressed how it was going to be like rebuilt and what's the cause and all that.
Well, is there any other way other than like, well, you have to rebuild it. I think you have no choice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with these type of stuff. But the thing I was going to go at is like, imagine if I was working from one state to another and then the major highway is, collapse. How am I going to get there? And if I do, that means that I had to find another way to get there.
You probably have to go to like neighborhood routes, right?
Maybe, yeah.
That's longer.
Yeah.
Better scenery, though.
True.
I don't like seeing trees all the time.
But imagine people that takes the bus in the route. That's the route that they have to take. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Unless they had to take multiple buses to come around that, but because I don't personally drive.
Yeah. So how it collapsed per se?
They say there were several factors that was causing the collapse. Something about like the ground water level was too high and it was like damp, wet, and that's what caused it. Another one was like the concrete was I don't know, like all the concrete couldn't handle the pressure or something like that. It didn't really say.
Was there any injuries at all? I hope not. That's the biggest question, right?
I don't think nobody was injured. If I remember reading, no one was hurt in that collapse.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
Because imagine you driving and the worst time it collapsed. people actually look at that movie Final Destination. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's actually real.
Right?
Like a Final Destination kind of incident actually happened. I can because like I can imagine you start driving, you actually at the crack or where the collapse starts,
Yeah.
and your car just goes straight down. I can only imagine how your heart rate will really go up.
Yeah.
And actually, your brother's biggest nightmare, I guess, it makes he don't want to drive in the first place. Now this really don't want to make him to drive now.
Yeah, right.
Although, I think it's better to have a license that own a car because me personally, I don't want to depend on people. But
I mean, I got a license, but I don't have a car.
do you really want to depend on people?
To be honest, not really.
Because like when you have to go somewhere, it's like you have to trust this guy. If not,
Yeah.
you want to run or walk there.
Yeah, because I depend on my aunt to go to work, and sometimes she comes like it gets a little nervous thing really late, and like
I thought you hate
9:20.
your job.
I do, but
Oh come on, man! You wanna be there? At what's your time, man? 10 o'clock.
yeah.
You wanna be there at 9:45?
But I don't like getting yelled at though.
Yeah. That's part of life. That's what we ran for, man.
Yeah.
So we can overcome the adversities.
Yeah,
Think about them nights out there we run in the rain. Think about the 13-degree weather, the 95-degree weather.
yeah,
To callous your mind. I mean, getting yelled at, I don't think there's anything like. Most people yell for a reason.
yeah. No, I mean I understand. There's no bitter feelings
Yeah,
towards
it's-
the people that do yell at me. I get it. It's part of their job.
It's a lot of business. Plus, like, if you think about it,
And especially like after work, once the hours are done, I clocked out. They seem to be nice to me afterward, but I mean I get it. They have to be that way, or else the inmates will run the asylum.
yeah. Well, yeah, this subject got out of hand, but yeah, I mean, in every business, I mean, nobody really likes to be the one that fires people.
Yeah,
There are some, but majority, somebody has to do it. There's no nice way to say you're fired. I guess there is, but it's like you're still gonna get the same result, same reaction with a person. If the person's calm, he just take it. If the person is hyper active and like angry, no matter how nice you say it, he's gonna flip out.
Can you imagine someone said, "Hey, I think you work so hard at this company. You deserve better. I think you need to go somewhere else. This is too good for you."
And he'd be like, "I'm fired, am I?" That's like kind of being friends, though, man. You got like, all the traits. You take care of yourself. Got a good job, but
Clear skin. Yeah.
But just like a job, you're not qualified. It's kind of like that feeling, you know?
Yeah, like, but I know there's girls that could take care of you better.
Yeah. I'm like, so you ain't really feel me like that. Okay, no need to ask. Trying to make me feel good. But just be around the bush. Nah, just tell me what's... Yeah, that mean people... that's why I honestly believe not many people can be business owners.
Yeah.
I think probably out of 100%, maybe 10%. I still think that's pretty high.
Yeah.
Can be business owners. Because nobody really want to be that guy. Like, you hear people coworkers all the time, like,
Well-
that'll make me look bad.
Well, actually, there is business owners that don't have that personality. What they do is they hire someone to be that person. You know what I mean?
Elaborate.
Well, Vince McMahon have a lackey that, he will never say to anyone really they're fired.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or
I guess-
punish them. He usually had the messenger to do it for him.
But I even bet the messenger don't like his job. I mean, some people... I feel like in business...
Yeah, because I remember Jim Ross said it's the most ugliest feeling that he ever done.
Because, like... What I was about to say. Yeah, nobody really wants to be the guy. Oh, yeah. And also, if you ever own a business, you got to be prepared to fire your mom.
Yeah.
Honestly, because you got to be fair to everyone. But human nature-wise, you're going to have a certain bias, right? Like,
Yeah, because I'll be honest. I always would have a bias with my brother.
Like, it's going to happen. Like, it makes a lot of sense. Like, if you and somebody else spent 15 years of friendship, sharing each other's secrets, having each other's backs.
I was gonna say going to the shower together.
Going to the shower, yeah, all 9 yards. Like, you're going to have a little bias. Like, you don't want him to see him do bad. Like, you will try to do everything in your power, legitly, to make sure he still got the job.
Yeah.
But if they ask you to fire him, that's going to hurt a lot more than hiring somebody you don't really know. That's just human nature in general.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's within outside the animal race too. Probably, I think probably like dogs, cats, they probably have their favorites too.
Yeah.
If I look at the human species in general.
Oh, actually, my pets definitely have
favorites?
clicks. Yeah, favorites.
So like it's just very natural to have certain biases. Like when I was working at a restaurant, we always called this woman the manager's wife. I never knew what her real name was.
Yeah.
So I just called her manager's wife. We all knew the manager's wife got biased because the other manager, that's the husband. So. And at the time, I was immature. I was just yelling. I still am immature a little bit. Well, I kind of mature a little bit more. Maybe about 2%. But it's still maturing. But as I said, there are going to be certain biases because, that's his wife. She's not going to get fired.
Yeah.
No matter how bad. I mean, we all knew she was not that great of a worker. She just, like, worries all the time, walk like a penguin, just, like, confused look. But she wasn't a bad woman.
Yeah.
She just wasn't a good worker at all. Like that was just the facts. I'm pretty sure the husband knew that. But I can't. I don't want to imagine every time going home to work and he's the one that fired her.
That will be really, something actually. Like fire your own wife.
Yeah. Like also every day, like why I don't have a job? Because you fired me. Oh man, that would suck. I mean, if I had a wife, well, I don't want to get married. But if I was a business, I would want to have that mentality. Like it's just business. I have to do what's right for business.
Yeah.
And take away my personal feelings towards it. Not many people can do it.
Yeah.
Not many people can do it, honestly. Like. Actually, I could probably do it with my own family. Like, my family ain't that close, which is a bad thing. But I guess for business terms, it'll be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I can fire them more easily. Now, I'm not sure how about you and your relationship with your family. I'm not sure if you can fire your family members on the spot.
No, I can't. Oh, actually, no. I could. I'll be honest. Maybe my parents. But I would not do that with my brother or sister. I just don't got the...
Got the balls.
The guts to do it, yeah. Now, it's a lot easier with my parents because,
generational age gap, different ideals, different... Or maybe because they're close to retirement.
Well, not really. Actually, it's just because I don't really have that connection with my parents like that. I mean, I do love my parents, but the language barrier, all that, like... I don't really talk to them like that, so it's a lot easier to say, "Mama, Papa, you're fired."
There'll be no hesitation, right?
Yeah, no hesitation. Just make sure that you cook me dinner.
So what happens if they ask you, "Hey, your brother, he's been working hard, but we gotta let him go. The budget's been kind of..."
No, I try my best. No, actually, more like if he go, I go.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm being serious. Like, if he goes, I go.
And that's the same for your sister too, right?
No, that's a little different. I will try my best to make sure she, won't get fired, but
your brother, you will put your body on the line.
I take a bullet for him. Seriously.
You will go the whole 10 yards, make sure he's still employed.
Yeah.
Or if someone got to get fired, you probably fire yourself.
Yeah.
But he's the only person.
Yeah, like, okay, if you're gonna, all right, if you're gonna, how do you say it? Save his job, then fire me. How about that?
So
then he'll stay. Let me go.
So there's anybody in the friends group you have a hard time firing then, if we're employees?
Well, I would say who's easier to fire. You're fired, Tony.
All right. I don't blame you.
Because I know you will understand. You better.
Yeah, well, I guess the business ain't really popping like it used to be. I understand business. I mean, people see me as goofy, but I have no ill will to the higher ups because I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And no matter what the higher ups do, some people they're not gonna be happy.
Yeah.
You see all the time, like they say higher pay, but that's obvious. That's every place. But what
Yeah.
can you actually do as a business owner or CEO slash manager slash supervisor to really make people happy? Most of them probably ain't happy to be there. That's the honest truth. Honestly.
Now, if you had the chance to fire, remember that guy you told me that he wasn't. You said he wasn't lazy, but he's like the most not so legendary.
Yeah. Oh, I'll fire him, Mueller. Me being honest, he don't show no effort.
Mm-hmm.
He just got a lot of things protecting him, like the union stuff.
Yeah.
His name's gonna be disclosed, but let's say he's Sacagawea. So Sacagawea, he just got benefit of doubt. He got the supervisors backing up. He got the higher ups backing him up. Longevity is we have a union that have seniority.
Yeah.
So you've been there longer. You have more of a benefit of doubt. So it's hard to get fired on doing a union.
So wait. So that what do you call him again?
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea. So
Let's give him an easier name. Water.
Water, sure, that's the last.
Yeah.
So Water, nobody ever told to him like, hey, you need to speed it up, or like, hey, I think.
Well, honestly, I don't think he can go much faster.
Mm-hmm.
But like, no matter how busy it gets, he works his own pace. So
Some people
it can go fast. He
Uh-huh.
work at the same pace because I guess that's as fast as he goes. But
Some people will say he's legendary because he doesn't take it hard.
yeah, some people might view it that way.
But you told me also that he used to do like forklift or like other.
No, he's actually okay with the forklift. Man, you take him out of that forklift, can't really do much, honestly. And I try to look for everybody's shoes. Like, oh, maybe he's a little overweight. You know, maybe his knees, gap, whatever.
Yeah.
Anybody who don't understand what gout is, I think it's hard to stand up after years of eating like bad or something. I could be wrong. Somebody put in the comments, but
Actually, Dark Side Phil said he has that.
well, he's just lazy. Well, anyways, same as this guy. Well, yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, after working for almost 3 years there, it actually is 3 years.
Yeah.
Companies disclosed. I ain't giving them no shout outs, no publicity, none of that.
Yeah.
If they asked me to sponsor them, no. Anyways, back to where we're at. He just don't give a lot of effort. There's other people in the job that has knee surgeries, all that. They give way more effort.
Yeah.
He says no to cleaning sometimes. No. Like, if it was up to me, he'd been gone a long... He comes in on work on time. I give him
Yeah.
that. He comes in an hour and a half early with no extra pay.
Wow, that's crazy.
I would never do that. I'll say if I work at 7, at best, I'll be there 6:58 on a generous day.
Yeah.
I will never be there more than 2 minutes early. 3 minutes early. I say 6:57. No. Not one time. No. Now you might be there 15 minutes. That's too early for me. That's 15 minutes. I don't want to be there. Waste the time.
Yeah.
Don't want to be part of that. I'll be the last one in, first one out. Doing every job I have.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
You don't have a car.
yeah, so when I do clock in, it's like, what, like 2 minutes or 1 minute before,
10?
Yeah, so.
Oh, okay. That's better. I thought you clocking like 9:45, 9:40. I'm like, no.
I would have if I would, but not, well, I would have arrived, a lot earlier, but my aunt.
Oh,
you know.
I understand your aunt, man. No, me and your aunt might get along without we know each other. She will wait till last minute because she don't want to be there 5, 10, 3 minutes early. No! That ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Waste the time. That's why I don't come out the door to 6:36. When I started a job, I'm like, you know what? I want to go a little at 6:30. I'm like, man, I'm in here like 6:51. That's too early. 6:32. Be there 6:50. 6:54, 6:55. I'm like, all right, still too early.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden 6:35. All right, that's perfect right there. Ain't no way I'm going there. No, ain't gonna happen. I ain't trying to be no employee of the year. Hell, I can't even be employee of the minute.
Yeah.
It just ain't happening. So I give him that. I give the water that. He's an hour and a half early with no extra pay because I know so.
Didn't you tell me that water can't like process new like information, or he seems like he always asks the same question?
Yeah, like ask. So he drives a forklift, right? So when you drive a forklift, there's you gotta take away pallets, and there's a certain row you put it in. So you ask stupid questions like, "Oh, do I still put it right here?" Yeah, we put it there yesterday and the day before. Where else we want to put it? Or do we still put it in this wrap machine? There's only one wrap machine, but yeah, sure. Or here's the best one was, "Hey, you think it's sunny today? I know it's it's nice today. I know it's sunny out." I think, does this guy just answer his own question before he asks a question? Or there's another question he asks, "Hey, how you know the pallet's bad?" "I don't know. It says hold." What else does hold mean? He's like, "So does that mean it's bad?" Like, "Oh, just headaches, man." But I mean, honestly, outside from work, he seemed to be a decent guy. I mean, I know he's very religious, believe in God and all that, so good for him.
Yeah.
But as a worker, he ain't it, bro. He ain't it.
He's not it. Do you think it's mostly because he have like problem with memory retention? Like
That could be it, so. Like, he gets very nervous with new information.
yeah, because it seemed like there might be really like something seriously wrong, or unless he's just playing dumb.
He's good at playing dumb for 3 years, if that's the case. I mean, like, again, I'm trying to get him benefit of doubt, but I'm pretty sure he's just pretty slow.
Okay.
You know what I don't like about, like, terms of, like, workplaces, too?
What?
You gotta pretend like you do something. You gotta look busy. Oh, that gets annoying.
I get yelled at that.
All the time. Like, you gotta be this amazing worker 24/7. That.
Oh, let me tell you something. So the foreman told me that how long have I been working in the factory? And I told him this is like
The
my
first
time. And so been a couple months, well, not months, weeks, sorry. And he was like, he gave that confused look. And he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I only been there for a couple weeks." Well, technically almost a month, which is weird. Technically that's a little bit crazy because I think this will be my fourth.
Yeah, don't give the company name. No free shoutouts over here. We give no publicity, no sponsorships over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working for a month basically.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's like I don't know how to explain it to him. He was like, okay, so he asked me the question. So what did I did before this? And I was like, security. And he's like, security? Were you the lead in security? And I was shockingly had to say yes. I technically was supervisor.
Did it kill you to say yes?
Yes, it did. But no, because the guy was surprised that my work ethic seems to be like on point. Because they sent me to different parts. Like either putting the bread on the belt or packaging the box. Or putting the bread to the box or operating the robot.
Uh-huh.
And he seemed to be very surprised that I seem to like catch on quick. But I guess because I'm a quick learner, I guess. But I mean, it kills me deep inside, really. Like, and literally, I'm hurt. I'm tired, hurt. I just want to go home.
Yeah, I feel what you mean. It's like, just like, I don't know, like, depending on how many hours you work, 8, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Like, there'll be times where there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
But, like, grab a broom, trying to look like you're busy, that gets annoying.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, For example, you can work hard 6-7 hours. They catch you at a bad time. They think you're a lazy worker now.
Yeah. No, they caught me a lot of times.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. Like no. It's just because I'm sitting down for 5 minutes, like all of a sudden my other 7 hours is seem to be like overlooked.
Yeah.
Like the time where I was mad at you for making me wait. But trust me, I still remember the other times. But I guess at that moment I was so furious.
I was so tired.
Yeah, I understand, but I was so furious. I got like PTSD. I'm like, oh man, just people, man, taking advantage of me or something over here, man. Thinking that I can wait all the time. Oh no, So, I'd like to publicly apologize to you for that one.
Yeah.
For that, but I didn't really apologize for my actions. But I apologize for my. Well, I guess I apologize for my actions. But yeah, it's like that. It's like working out of 12 hours, 10 good hours, and you get overlooked for maybe like 5-10 minutes because they see you sit it down. No. That's what I can understand. Like some people feel like their work isn't appreciated because of that. Because like you work 12 hours, let's say you work 10 good hours, like legit.
Yeah.
Like busting you, working hard. Now all of a sudden they look at you 5 minutes, and it's like. You gotta do something. What you doing? They have a different interpretation of you, but it's kind of tough. Like if you're a supervisor, if you see good workers, every once in a while they see sitting down.
Yeah,
I get it. I ain't gonna be no hard. How many people gonna be working hard 12 hours non-stop, no breaks? I'm about to do it to the day they die. I mean they can.
Yeah.
But is it really smart working? Not really.
That's why you work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. We need to break them stereotypes. We need to work dumber.
Work dumber.
Yeah.
So like instead of using a power drill, we get the hand, the regular, non-power, hand,
Actually, another idea for breaking stereotypes. We should do a roast battle, but complimenting them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh my goodness, you give money to a homeless. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Oh yeah. Well, I tell you what, I say give food to the elderly. Oh.
Snap.
Yeah, rob a bank. Everybody just stare at him like, okay, back to the actual roast. Hey, I know what you did.
What?
You give a present to your mama Mother's Day.
Oh, I know. You robbed a bank and gave the money to charity.
Oh!
He was like, that's what I said.
Oh man, we didn't do that. We need more actors though for that one.
Yeah, right. Like a whole group.
Or have like a audience of the ooh audience, the laugh audience. Ooh.
But too bad a lot of our friends are camera shy.
Yes, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna force somebody who don't want to be in our videos.
Yeah.
Like the legendary Tyrone. Oh, you legendary Tyrone.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the legendary Tyrone, remember we were running in the forest?
Yeah. His cardio is not up to date. He ain't pulling that bedroom cardio like I thought, but it's all good, Tyrone.
I was a little surprised that I actually like.
I told you, man. You're shocked. I'm pretty sure people be shocked how long you can run.
No, because I saw he might at least like
finish the first one.
First one, yeah.
Even though like you see him as like out of shit, I'm pretty sure he probably lasts longer than other friends groups too easily.
Yeah.
Like I never see Mute Man run, but
what do you mean? One time we ran with some. Remember it was with Mr.
He ran.
Gravity?
I thought I just walked.
Oh, did he ran or no?
I think he just walked.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have his running shoes. I think he told me.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay, so he's a liar too, guys. Okay.
I am a liar. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, no. Am I kidding? How do you know if I'm really me? I've been my brother.
Well, it's easy.
What? Well, it's easy for you, but the audience can't see us.
Man, they can easily tell. You two talk differently.
Yeah, I know.
Easily.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. And I guess you got bigger and chunky. Yes, you got fatter. Actually, no, you slimmed down a little bit. Yeah. So, What we say again?
We were talking about Tyrone, like how I was able to.
Oh
pass him.
yeah. Nah, he did tell us he used to run 5 miles. I'm not sure about daily, but he did used to do that. I guess he got to get back into it.
Yeah, because I'm a little surprised. Because I suck because like my pacing, to be honest, is the worst.
It's not the worst. It's pretty slow. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna be yes man saying your pace is awesome. Like no, it's not. I mean, sometimes I think it looks like you're walking.
Yeah,
Honestly, but at least you're not stopping.
I never stop.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So it's like
Don't say never, because now people expect you to run forever now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, but at least when I finished, I could finish the line. You know what I mean? Like finish the goal.
Yeah. Like Tyrone, I think he was tired. I would say a little more than half a mile, but before 3/4 a mile.
Yeah.
People can understand that. Yeah, it was around there. 'Cause I think, yeah, I was surprised we were dusting him for a minute.
Yeah, right. And I can't believe I was still talking, breathing, like.
Yeah, you were talking pretty normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you came a long way, man.
Yeah. I think I did.
Yeah, I think you can run 3 miles no problem now.
Yeah, I actually, yeah.
I think so, honestly. Now, like the 5 miles, that'll get a little tougher. But I think 3 to 5, I think you're good.
You want to tell the story about the whole 21 miles we did?
Not 20, 21 laps.
I mean miles. 21 laps around the
yeah,
soccer
man.
field.
Your boy was angry, man. He would make me wait. Like, he told me, oh, man, we got to go to a friend's place. And you got to wait a little. Wait! What? No. Hold. Oh, I didn't take my glasses off, but I want to take my glasses off. Throw my hat to the ground. Because all the anger and fury. Oh, man, wait. Oh, PTSD. Oh, my brain. Oh, it's like going back to the hospitals. They tell you, oh, it's going to only take about 30 minutes. Stop lying. Don't tell me that BS. So I was enraged. I was like, all right, this guy think he can make me wait. I was planning to just do 12. But you know what? I ain't going to tell him what's the last lap number. And I was like, lap 13. Oh, you thought we're done? We going to keep going. 17 going, keep going. 18. The only problem was we went further, but he had to do something for his brother
to help the video.
Yeah. So lucky him. I stopped at 20, but he actually wanted to do one more. So kudos to him. It was actually 21, but I was like, yeah, we cut it short a little bit. So we did 21 laps that day.
Yeah.
What's your interpretation on it?
Well, I remember when we were doing it before the soccer lap. I think it was either like 10 or 12 we did last time. So I was thinking...
I thought we did 15.
Oh, maybe 15. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's like around there again. Until I realized, okay, so it's a little bit further. From 12, I better stop at 16. From 16, I'm like, okay, maybe we'll stop at maybe 20. But we did stop at 20, but I was thinking in my head, if we go by 24, I'm like, holy smoke, this is for real. Like,
no, it was going to be about 24, 25.
But then people was like, didn't I say 21 laps? Oh, because I decided to
do one more. Yeah.
One more because 20 is easy.
Yeah. That's not breaking stereotypes. Nope. Although 21, it is a common number, like blackjack. 20. So it's kind. So we should have did 22 technically.
Or the
or
age
just
to
do
drink alcohol.
Yeah.
21.
We should do 19 or 23.
23 I think should have been a good number.
Yeah.
Because I could see 22 also being common in a way. For 2-2.
That's even. It's an even number.
Yeah.
24 is too common because 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I guess 23.
23, yeah.
But people be like Michael Jordan. So I say 19.
19.
Yeah.
Then people will say 25. That's a quarter.
Yeah.
And then
26 is like half of a deck. I don't know.
I was gonna say something like that.
Or 27. I guess 27 be cool.
Yeah, 27. I don't think. Now 28 I have seen. 28 as common. So 27, 29 probably.
Yeah. So how you felt during the run though?
The one with Tyrone or the soccer?
Both.
The soccer one I was really tired after. I think either 15 or 16. I think it was 50 maybe. But then I remember I also needed to use the restroom, and then you said if I go to use the restroom, that'd be more lap. So I was holding it. So
Yeah, damn right. I don't know, like some. I was over with the waiting part, but I just wanted to see how far we came.
yeah. So
Somewhat over it.
now the one with Tyrone, I was sleepy to be honest, cause I only got a couple hours sleep. But cause I came back from work from I think I went home like around 7, took a nap, then I woke up. I woke up late, making you wait for like 3 minutes.
3 long minutes. Oh man, I don't know. It feels forever. Like when I wait for people. No, I think it was the thing was you didn't text back. I think I started like, oh man, we might have to wait for a minute here.
Oh, because my brother was supposed to let me know, but I mean,
and the infamous yell was heard all over the neighborhood. I didn't regret that one bit at all. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't gonna say sorry for that, but I was gonna say sorry for my act. I guess it's part of the actions too.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, the whole famous. I think I throw my head to the ground too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was adrenaline rush running pretty high at that moment, but eventually calmed down because I feel like it's better to yell it out than to hold it. Because when you hold it in, I don't know, it just feels worse. Like because you can. Like the angry people, at least they have like the frustration now. You can tell people that try to hold it in, like all them, like when he finally bursts, all the emotions coming out, and it's actually worse for them. It feels like.
Now, do you think that people should hold their feelings in?
Depends on circumstance. Like for example, if you're feeling bad, but if you're in somebody's funeral, I think you should hold it in because. It's already sad. It is.
Yeah.
Or I guess there's so many perspectives you look at it too. Because I guess in a way, I guess people are more open to it because they're already at a place of a funeral.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't mind listening to your problems at that point.
Yeah.
But like in places like let's say you go to a casino, I'll say yes because casino is supposed to be it's a toxic environment, but beers. It's like a social gathering place kind of a little bit. Yeah, like if you like tell them how you feel, it's kind of like ruined that in a way, right?
Yeah.
So I guess there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, like parties too.
Yeah, like a party, like
now
you feel that way, you shouldn't go to the party.
Now, if let's say in school or like not school, but like in a workplace or whatever, or not just anywhere in general, someone said you're fat. You eat too much Twinkies.
Oh yeah, like Scott Stein. Look at me like a Twinkie. Yeah.
So should you just hold that feeling in, or should you allow the cry and maybe talk to a therapist about that? That hurt your feelings. Self-conscious, body shaming, and all that.
Well, so the question is, should you let your feelings go at that moment?
Yeah, because that really did hurt someone feeling. Pray for or not, it's someone is hurt.
Well, I say if somebody tell you fat, you're most likely are fat.
Yeah.
And you can change it. Use that right there what he said, and use it as motivation for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So now, like, when you ever like lose weight and all that, that becomes like every time you run, that becomes your motivation. That way he says right there, bam, just every day grinding. Use what's negative energy turn to positive.
Yeah.
But I guess your question is, should you cry right there? It's tough one right there. What do you think?
I think so. Because sometimes people don't realize that could, hurt someone. I mean, even if it was playful, but sometimes mean-spirited people don't care. So, but I really do think that. I think it sometimes is unhealthy to hold.
Yeah. In that case, yeah. Like I'm a big crybaby myself. Like I cry every time I run, honestly, or every other time.
So
that-
you cried when the legendary Tyrone was starting to gasping for air? Like, oh no, we have a man
No, I didn't
down.
cry for that. I cried at different things. Like I remember the fighter Nick Diaz. I think he had before he became a UFC fighter. I think he started running 7 miles front and back to the grave. It was because it was the grave of his girlfriend, I'm not even sure they were ever. I think they were in a relationship, but before she died, the day before she committed suicide, she said, "I love you," and I think the day after she died. But I think she cheated on him before that. So now, after she died, I guess he ran 7 miles front and back to become a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
I thought that was very touching. So now when I run, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this for you, man. You'll never find this out.
Yeah.
Because it's not as epic as people know. To me, in my opinion, it's always more epic. Just like in animes, they never let nobody know for some reason, and they finally know the reason till after they die. I think that's epic to me.
Yeah.
So what I do for others, I make sure they don't know. Now, if you ever become big, you never know.
Yeah.
I don't think that can happen because if I say represent from unknowns doing this for this, they were gonna know.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, like, everybody want to be represented now, which is, I guess, is cool, but it gets annoying.
Like your coworkers.
Oh man, it gets very annoying. Like, what about us? What about me? I thought that's exactly why I don't tell no nice things. Cause everybody gonna feel a certain way. I'm gonna do this for me. It just gets annoying, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, my brain hurts, man. Like, I don't want to be a hero. Just like in One Piece, Luffy said, if I'm a hero, I got to share all my meat. I want all the meat to myself. Like, you're damn right, Luffy. I like that. Zoro's like, if I'm a hero, I got to share all my shakes. I want all the shakes for myself. You're damn right. Like, man, it's like me. Man, that means I got to share some of my money. Nah, I want all the money to myself. I don't want to give my money to charity. You kidding me? No.
Have there ever been the time you actually felt bad when someone said, "You went for the unknown, but what about me? Like,
No.
I worked like 3 jobs, as a waiter, this and that." Never happened.
Not yet. I mean, I never say never, but I just rather not people know because, like, the more I say, the more people want it to be them.
Yeah.
All the time, it's everywhere. If I'm in the casino, what about me? I'm an unknown. I just rather like keep it to myself most of the time now. Like people just want to be represented. Like for example, it's like in a speech.
Yeah.
Like let's say a retirement speech, right? People probably expect if people don't put me in their name, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm being so honest.
So if someone becomes president in our friend group, you just
if they don't mention, that's fine. I'm being very serious.
Yeah.
No jokes, whatever. Maybe because I'm very negative minded. I don't expect anyone to miss me. I never ask people if they miss me. I never expect anyone to give me any compliments. I'm telling you the cold hard truth from the bottom of my heart. I don't expect anything really. Yeah. Honestly, I don't expect any nice things said about me because you don't know what people say behind your back when you're not there.
Can you believe DSP Gaming is the opposite? Like he expect everyone to say like good things.
Who's that again?
Darkside Phil.
Oh, Darkside Phil. Oh yeah.
DSP Gaming is his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna start, but yeah, keep going.
No, I'm just saying like he had this delusion of grandeur, where he thinks he's like the center of the earth, and it's just he thinks he's the most important. But he doesn't. He wanted to be taken a serious streamer, but he's obviously the butt of jokes.
Sounds egotistical to me.
Yeah, he is.
So, yeah, whatever he is, I'm not sure I'm like the complete opposite. But, like I said again, I expect the worst out of everything. Like, if you and your brother talk trash, I don't blame you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys give me the middle finger, I don't blame you guys.
Nah, for me, I expect people to talk behind my back. To be honest.
All the time, honestly. The supervisors, my co-workers.
Heck, I expect Mute Man right now swearing our name. Like,
yeah.
Right? F Wizard Eye. He didn't pay for the buffet.
Or, like, your brother, like, I gotta do all this editing because throwing out F-bombs all the time. But I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to talk good. I don't expect anybody to talk good about me. Even the people that actually say nice things about me.
Yeah.
Even though they say nice things, I still probably think they probably say bad things. And I accept it.
Like that coworker of yours. I'm not gonna say her name, but the one you mentioned start with like a T.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody. They ain't gonna listen to this damn podcast anyway.
No, but like seriously, you don't expect like every time that she say nice things about you, right?
I mean, she says a lot of nice things about me.
Yeah.
But I
like
mean,
maybe like say one time he didn't help and like you didn't.
Yeah. Because no matter how perfect I am, there's always gonna be something. Yeah. It only takes one thing to happen, and it ruins your whole reputation / image as brand, which can lose the sponsorships. No, that's why I ain't trying to be no PG, man. Yeah. I'm trying to be like Eminem for 8 Mile, trying to show you my flaws, trying to curse out a storm. So the only way I can go is up from here.
Yeah.
I went so low. Now I'm not saying going so low all of a sudden. Yeah, I did third-degree murder. I raped kids. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, I got some flaws on my, personality and stuff. I'm flawed in my viewpoints a little bit. But, at least it's true.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like Dave Chappelle, like when keeping it real goes wrong. Could be that, but.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But, honestly, I don't expect anyone to talk good about me, honestly.
Using the legendary Tyrone, expect us to talk good about him?
No, he's negative too all the time. Yeah. Maybe that's why we connect. Like, we actually got an argument of who's the worst person. I'm like, oh man, ain't nothing. Ty, do this.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like I remember when I said, "Hey, do you wanna, put on a costume?" And he was like, "I had to show my face." Oh, well, you could still act. We could just figure around, to edit your face to look good. He's like, nah, I had to look prime, at my prime naturally. And, and then...
Yeah.
And then...
He don't want to do it.
And then he's like, you can just join us in the broadcast. Don't have to show your face. And he's like...
His voice.
His voice
sounds exactly the same.
And I was like, we could alter your voice so that way nobody knows it's you. And he's like, I need to show my face.
But whatever he says, yeah, he finds a way like, I can't do it, that and this. So
one day he will show.
Yeah, when he say lose 10 pounds.
He's like, give me until next year.
Yeah, next. It'll take his time. Who knows when his channel will be at? Hopefully.
I don't see he looked that bad though, personally.
Nah, he ain't that bad.
I mean,
he ain't like out of shape to the like. He ain't looking like a golem now.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he have a melted face or anything.
Yeah, he ain't looking like a melted ice cream or something like that. That'd be bad. But
yeah,
he look okay. I ain't saying he ain't really handsome in my opinion. Nothing against Tyrone, but that's just me being honest.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't find any of our friends really that handsome.
What? What? I'm just kidding. Yeah. I don't
like you're average.
Okay,
your brother average. I'm not going to do the moon if I was a female.
Yeah.
I'm thinking objectively, man. I can be an objective guy. Like, yeah, that guy's pretty sexy. I ain't going to lie. Delicious. Like my friend Jose.
What about Spidey? Spider.
He's okay. He's a little bit above average, but he's not like... He ain't like, oh my goodness, I need him now. Kind of fine.
Yeah.
I ain't not jumping through no hurdles. If he's going to Alaska, okay. No problem. If it was Jose, oh man, you go to Alaska, man. You got one more ticket for me? Yeah, I will jump through hers for Jose.
Yeah. What about Smiley?
Who that?
Justin.
He's a decent look. He got a nice face, but his body, he is above average. I'll give him that. He ain't my friend Jose. I know someone with Jose, I'll definitely would think about switching teams for sure. For him, I was like, man, he's so fine, man. It's like, it make no damn sense. I was like, yo, Jose, you gotta stop looking up this good. all the time. Like, what's going on? I just woke up, bro. I know, man. This is ridiculous. Like, how you this fine, man? He fine all the time. Like,
right.
yo, perfect face. His voice is sexy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He like lunch, breakfast, and dinner combined into one. This makes look like a full course meal. And even when I finished with him, I still got more. Oh man. Like Jose, most def, everyone else, not really.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm not gay. Oh, you never know. Maybe it's just too late.
That's why it's called experiment, right?
Yeah. I mean, actually, no joke. I think Tom Hardy actually did sleep with a guy before.
Really?
Yeah, he said. I'm not sure it was for experiment, for acting, but that did happen. And a person asked him his sexual orientation. And
The same Tom Hardy that did the Venom movie?
yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy who they make him look like 20-something years old. He looks still 40.
Yeah.
He still look 45, no matter how. And Venom was like, let me make you look nice. He looked exactly the same after he licked his hair. Exactly the same. I don't know what.
Even with the greasy face.
He looked greasy. He's naturally greasy. He's more greasy than the bottom of the cheese of the Philly cheesesteak you eat every day. He that greasy.
Yeah.
But okay, back to point. He actually did sleep with a male. So somebody asked him what's his sexual orientation. I forgot the answer, but I don't think he answered the question.
Can someone still be straight even if they done it, saying that I just experiment once? Not for
It's
me.
up for debate. Like I know some people are gay for pay, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like the terrible feeling I get. I'm like, oh man, to get this money, that just be for me though. Like,
I'll be honest. If it was like more than 50,000, or heck, if it was like more than 10,000, I wouldn't feel
that bad.
that bad. I got paid.
You say that bad, but you'll still feel somewhat bad inside.
Yeah, but it's money.
Yes, I guess it's money. I guess if you really down that bad, it ain't that bad. I guess.
Yeah. Heck, if it was $1 million, I'm like that must be the
500,000
greatest-
after tax though. You gotta put that for. Yeah, remember. We need to do that for a skit next time, or like, hey, you want $1 million? 500,000 after tax.
No. You know what she do? The Simpsons did this before. Homer won the lottery, got like $1 million. They took out the check that say $1 million and gave him the real check, and it was like 500 something with all those numbers.
Yeah. Something like that.
500,000. You know.
Oh, so instead of the $1 million, they actually give him the real check.
Yeah.
I like that idea. We want $3 million. Nope, 1,600,000 something. I was like, oh, yeah, the taxes. I forgot. But yes, yeah. Nobody in friends group thought like it's all that. I'm not sure how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I am liking the way I look right now. Maybe I do myself, but I actually looking like an F boy right now. I don't know why I'm censoring myself, but yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
What do you gotta say about that?
Well, you mean like? Well, I mean, I think there's some
Okay.
people in our friend group that are okay, like Damon. I don't think he's like.
He's okay.
Yeah, Chris. I mean.
He's okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should stop saying names because maybe they get butthurt.
I don't know. It's like, cause I'm looking objectively. Like, honestly, objectively, what percentage of people in the world you think are objectively beautiful? Like, there's no doubt, no objection for the majority of people. I say maybe like 10%, maybe not even 10, maybe 5.
Yeah.
So like, we're part of the majority.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that. You're just average.
Do you really believe, since we're talking about beauty, there's such thing as beauty privilege?
Oh yeah, pretty privilege. Yeah, I know there's a downside to it too. Like, if you're a girl, like every guy you talk to, are they just talking to you because you're beautiful, or they're actually trying to be your friend? So I get that standpoint.
Yeah.
But there's plenty, like, especially Instagram models. I know that there's some like bars and clubs. They pay these Instagram models to be on that club.
Yeah.
For promotion to go to that club. So they pay a certain Instagram amount to go to the club, and enough money that she can live off of. If that's not pretty privilege, I don't know what is. And plus, like, it's just like any job too. Like if you're an average looking guy,
Yeah.
beautiful woman, who you think people gonna help more?
The
Probably the beautiful girl.
Yeah.
That's just human nature, right?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, like, let's say there's boxes to carry, right?
Yeah.
A lot of boxes. You lift the boxes, working real hard,
Yeah.
using all the muscles.
Yeah. Work.
Yeah. Another girl. It's just human nature wise to help the little girl. Maybe that's not the best example. I guess a good example would be,
Actually, it'd be funny because if you compare me to a guy with muscles, that probably would help me first.
Yeah,
before
yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
with the muscle.
I think a better example will be, let's say a guy yells every time, like, yo, you're too slow. Yo, Fonzo, move your faster, man. What's wrong with you? Here's the beautiful girl. Oh, you need help? Oh, man, I can get that box for you. If that's not pretty privilege, I don't know what is, man.
Yeah. Right.
If that, we should treat everyone equal, right?
Yeah.
Why ain't treating you equal? Just because you don't have... Is that it? What's up with that, man? You should treat everyone equally. Help everyone equally, right?
Well, depending on how you define, the fat butt, because like you get like someone like Big Dog OK, and you're like,
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Tyrone. Hey, Tyrone, look at... Hey, that's a compliment, man. That's a compliment. I ain't saying you're fat.
and that's why you want to clap for some.
No. But, yeah, I mean, case in point, pretty player is like you're supposed to help everyone equally, right?
Yeah.
You see a guy, whatever. You see a beautiful girl, all of a sudden, oh, you're very helpful, carry her stuff. I'm like, man, but lonely right there, man. But pretty players definitely do exist. I think it's probably the best privilege, I think. People say white privilege. Not really. When I think of white privilege, people shit on white people now.
Yeah.
It is like so common to make fun of white people. You can easily get away from because it's so socially acceptable.
I hear that from work all the time. Yeah.
White privilege, y'all like, yeah, it used to be, but now it's like, can you imagine white people making fun of black people? It won't be as social acceptable as black people making fun of white people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I don't know, like more black people nowadays. Maybe it's just my take. They always talking about the white man this, white man that. Maybe it's true or not, but I don't hear like white people really. There's not a single white people I know based off experience is really that racist.
Mm.
But then again, that's experience bias. So I'm gonna take my experience out of the equation. I think generally, if there's white privilege, it's definitely not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah.
It's definitely not strong. Compared to segregation days and all that, nowhere close. Honestly, and plus people tend to forget the richest nationality. It's actually Indian. It's not white.
Yeah.
So you gotta remember that part. And it actually makes sense too. The Indians, they actually own a lot of businesses, so it makes a lot of sense. But for me, the biggest privilege is pretty privilege.
Mm-hmm.
I think by far.
Yeah.
Objectively, I'm not sure how you feel about that.
I mean, I hear it from both, not both, but like a lot of races, the jokes, But I know what you're saying was white people though. But I do hear that though, the jokes,
Yeah, like the black people this, that. Yeah. But I remember Jamie Foxx on Saturday Night Live. I think he did a joke about killing all white people. I can't imagine that joke would hit the same if it was killing all black people.
Yeah.
There would be nowhere. Even me saying this right now could easily get me, even though we only got 91 subscribers, it can easily get us canceled easily.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, maybe I was wrong, but I feel like Jamie Foxx did make that joke. I could be wrong, but if you say like killing all the white people, I think Chris Rock made a joke about that too, like white hate. I can't imagine people saying black hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't imagine people saying that. So, excuse me, but I think privilege by far.
Actually, I think darn, I'm trying to remember the YouTuber. Actually, I don't want to get them wrong, so I'm gonna say a YouTuber because I don't want to jump into conclusion. made a black joke, and it really did sound awful. You know what I mean? Though I think he was joking, but it really did seem like that was like him hating, you know, because I think he lost in the video game and he was just, bashing on them, calling them like, that ape intelligent of theirs. You know what I mean?
And also, you gotta be like careful with like, cause like no matter what you say, let's say something that's like objective, right? Like,
Yeah.
it could be anything, but people try and defend with the I have black friends. Well, people, no matter what you say, will say, "Oh, he's just saying that to like save his image."
Yeah.
So, like I said again, it just takes one thing, man, and that PG friendly brand that you have,
Yeah.
it can all go away. It can be tarnished. That's why I'm not trying to go the PG route, man. Even though you got more endeavors, though, easily Disney can sponsor you, ESPN, a lot more products are way more willing to sponsor you because you're family friendly. But I don't know, it just feels like you're tied down. So if I was ever to go into like business and like marketing and all that, I don't want to be PG at all, honestly, because I don't know, it's less freedom in a way. Actually, a comedian, I don't think I'll be a good comedian, but to a certain degree, you can say more stuff because it's more respected of your job to say like outlandish things.
Yeah.
But they easily get canceled too.
Yeah.
So there's that too. But so what you said? What privilege is like the highest you think?
White privilege.
No, you say, is that what you think is the highest privilege? White privilege?
I still, to some degree, because like if you get like a job interview, maybe they probably would look at someone like that and say, because he looked more cleaner, maybe their speech sound more proper. And I'm not saying not every race is like that, but I could see like the bias in the interviewer. Because I'll be honest, I know I don't have the greatest voice out there, or like my accents is still like there, but I mean, I could see if somebody else, probably same background as me, maybe, but this guy probably look more whiter, more paler, look more voice
Professional.
obvious, professional. They're probably gonna
Or proper.
proper. We might even have the same dress, same suit and everything, black suit, but just looking in the face, definitely judge somebody saying, "Yeah, I'll probably take you instead."
I think it's also of your attire too, right? Like what you wear.
Yeah,
If you're like a black guy and you wear like hip hop clothes, oh man, I don't. People gonna judge right off there.
Yeah.
Like the way you speak, they all may expect your ghetto, but you can be very proper. You can be very educational. So there's a disadvantage there. But I feel like I think any guy would look classy in a suit though.
yeah,
No matter the race, I think if you're black, Asian, white, Mexican. But yeah, I definitely can see like yours. So you're still saying white privilege is the highest over pretty privilege?
at least I guess what makes. I guess I don't want to say what makes sense in their head. More like, I guess you could say like, what they think looks more proper. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's hard to come out.
So you still think the white privilege is still a bigger privilege than the pretty privilege? You still?
I think so, to be honest, because you can imagine someone probably still have like a certain mindset about a certain race, like oh, this black guy might steal something from my store or something like that.
Yeah, I can see it from there.
Yeah.
I still think privilege though, because
Well,
like,
yeah.
if you're really beautiful,
Uh-huh.
your life is almost made. Especially if you're a pretty young lady,
Yeah.
like mansions everywhere. Like I hear stories like, oh, this guy, man, we took me to this hotel, spent over $3,000. Like, man, that ain't never gonna happen on me. I can't say never.
Say this, especially sex sells, because
Yeah,
WWE was really big on beauty during the 2000s. Yeah.
they're like, nothing against Tori Wilson, but she wasn't the world's greatest wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, she was pretty much eye candy. Trish Stratus actually became a legit, decent ring
Wrestler,
worker.
yeah.
But you can't tell me from the 2000s, the early 2000s, she's talking about, I like men like my tables hard. Oh yeah, we're talking about wrestling abilities, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What great promoting. Well, that is great promos. That is great promotion. But they ain't promoting her for wrestling yet.
Yeah.
So I think Pretty Pleasure still trumps
Yeah.
easily. Like people would spend money on you, like OnlyFans and all that. It's only bigger now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like White Play's gone down a little bit in terms, because there's still there's more diversity now, right?
Yeah.
We're still more in the discrimination now. We're more aware of that. So when that's going down, Pretty Play's going up each and every day. Honestly, OnlyFans, people buying feet pictures that cost more than paychecks.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. People,
Maybe you should do something.
man, nobody wants to see my ugly feet.
Okay.
But like, I hear stories like, oh man, paying Instagram models money so they go to clubs and get promotion. Enough money to live off of easily.
Yeah.
Guys spending money, they have like yachts.
Yeah.
They having free yachts, and she hasn't had much work experience at all. She's only like early 20s, maybe not even 20 yet.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So to me, easily oversurpassed white privilege.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's not even close, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's some dark sides. I'm not saying there's no dark sides to pretty privilege.
Yeah.
No, you talk to a guy, you'll know he's going to see. Obviously, in my opinion, it's just human nature, right?
Yeah.
You probably have to censor this too. Oh, well. That's why I say I don't expect people to talk nice about me all the time. So there's that too. But it's nothing. I think the Bible says, even though I'm not a believer of God, says the number one reason for us to exist is to procreate, right?
Yeah.
So it's just natural, right? It's like for when a guy says, or a woman complains like, man, he tried to sleep with me, so he's not gay. That's the first thing I think of. Like, okay, so he's not gay. Nope. Yeah. Because if you think about it, if every guy was honest, not every guy, because you're one of the few pure ones. Actually, no joke, actually. And your brother too, very pure, taking time. Me, not so pure at all. Which is along with the majority of men out there.
Yeah, yeah.
If we're all being honest, and the first thing we say to a woman, if you're being honest, true self, you will probably ask, you want to but the only problem is, that's repulsive. Yeah. But that's the honest truth, though. It is. Yeah. But, so it's kind of like, unfortunately, it's like games over games on top of games.
Yeah.
There's games of girl getting a guy's attention, or the guy getting sex first. Mm-hmm. I wish it wasn't like that all the time. That's just human nature. And it's like, I wish people were more honest, more up straight, more upfront about it.
Yeah.
Like a job interview is kind of like you're masking your weaknesses, like your flaws, and just displaying all these good points, which I understand, but I don't think it's really. I don't think it's really beneficial. But that's it for me, guys. Time to wrap this up. Any final words? Anything you want to inspire the young youth, or spoil the young youth, or make them worse or something? Because we try and break them stereotypes.
Well, I would just, say spoil. I would just say don't try work as hard, because honestly, the company don't care about you. The only person that cares about you, unless you don't care about yourself, is you.
Yeah, don't try and make the company happy. Like that's the Buddha honest truth. Like, you think you're making the company happier because you do more hours? Not really. They got somebody else probably doing that for you. Even you work in a restaurant. Hey, like, if you really hate your job, guys or gals, just go look for another one. And you don't just keep the same product. Because at the end of the day, man, like, you only got one life to live. Rather live happier than live with the same job you hate for the rest of your life. I don't think that's the way to live. So, but that's just me, though. All right. Stay ugly, guys. And talk to you to the next stream or next podcast. And go to what email?
Oh, at we're representing at yahoo.com.
Any of our socials?
Our Twitter handle, we're presenting. So,
yeah. All right. That'll be it, guys. Peace.
Peace.